And let's see here. Thompson. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the compliment on the parody. I've got some parody songs that I wrote. I've been sitting down today and I've wrote two and I've got two more that are almost done. And I mean I won't do them all at once. I like to write them and kind of know what I'm doing. So anyway, but yeah, they're getting to be kind of fun and they're starting to be easier for me to get done. So thank you. I'm hoping that you'll like the songs too. They're kind of fun. I don't know. I've had a good time. Hey, Marilee, good to see you. Oh, Lord Kiss Freak is here. Good to see you too. Always glad to see everybody. Sandy, hello all. Thank you. She says I'm hilarious. Thank you. I don't think I'm so hilarious, but I have fun. The Journey says hello. We'll join soon. December is here. Good to see you. Joe McCoy, good to see you too. We've got Cheryl Farrell or Farrell Cheryl. I'll get it right in a minute. Y'all know how I am. Marilyn, good to see you. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring Cheryl on the stage and we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna, friends. We're all friends here. Hello.
Good afternoon. Hello, Suzy. Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. You are welcome anytime.
Hello, chat. Mwah.
Hi.
Love to you
Yeah.
all. Oh, Brian's here
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, Brian's here too. See a lot of people here. That's really cool. So,
Uh,
I love it when we can like share both our channels, go live on both of them. I just think that's such a cool thing to be able to do.
I know. I
So,
love it.
'cause it
Bring
just
everyone together. Bring in
yeah,
good
yeah,
vibes, good
everybody.
people.
Yeah, it's the yin and the yang.
Yes, absolutely.
But anyway, yeah, I'll be good, I promise. Maybe.
I won't.
Well, neither will I probably, but
Good. That's how we like it around here.
yeah. Yeah. But anyway, if you just want to explain to the people that maybe don't know you, because I know that I've gotten a lot of new people on my channel and you have too, which if they're on yours, of course they know who
Yes.
you are. But if they're on mine, they may just be learning. So if you just want to like, a little bit of who you are, that would be great. So,
My name is Farrell Sherrill, and my father was one of the founding Scientologists. He was one of the early Scientologists that got in the game and
mhm.
started very seriously. He was in Scientology very, very seriously. He joined the Apollo ship for a while. He hung out with L.
Mhm.
Ron Hubbard. Now, I myself, because my parents didn't, we split up when I was a baby. My parents didn't, I never got pushed into it. My dad kept trying to get me into it and to take courses and to,
Mhm.
read the books, but I never did. Somehow I always swerved and never did. I know a lot about
Good.
it because I was like half raised with it. I
Mhm.
just didn't. The other side of my family, they know nothing about Scientology, and all my friends, there was nothing I could share with them ever. No one understood it before the
Mhm.
internet. No one really understood or had heard of Scientology. And then now, since the internet and the Aftermath Foundation, so many movies and so many books and so many
Yeah.
people who left. Now there's quite a few of us. So I'm just, I came to Clearwater to help my dad cross over the rainbow onto Target 2, which I did last year. And I'm here in Clearwater and I'm at the mecca of Scientology. So, of course, I'm going to protest. I don't like
Uh,
it. It's bad for people. And that's what I need to share. And I have
yeah.
all of you now to share it with. This is so wonderful. You have no idea how healing that is. It's
Oh,
so
I can
healing.
imagine. It had to have been uncomfortable though for you, like staying with your dad and him being a rabid, basically Scientologist, and you being a protester. It couldn't have been
Well, I
comfortable.
didn't really. Okay, so this is the thing. When my dad, I was living with him here for like 3 years, and then he
Mhm.
really started declining. He
Mhm.
declined quite heavily. New Year's 2023. He went to hospital. And it was like January 2nd or 3rd, I think, that Aaron called George and Laurie Plays and a couple of us. Hey, he just texted, hey, would you guys come down and protest at Flag? And I'm like, yep. Yeah. My dad's in hospital right now. I can do this. Oh my God, yes. So, because we'd all been watching William Good, right? The Good
Yeah.
Father.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
and
yeah.
and it was just growing. The whole thing in LA was just getting so good at that point. So I was
Mhm.
very excited. I'd always hated Scientology, really. And since I watched the Anonymous protests, that's all I wanted to do. I got a mask. Where's my mask? Oh, there he is. I got a mask.
Yeah.
And anytime I drove by Scientology down here, I would drive my car with a mask
Oh.
on. I just really wanted to get out there so bad and protest. So it was like
Yeah.
January, was it 2024? I think January, like 2nd or 3rd, we get a text from Aaron. Hey, would you like to come down and protest? We're meeting at my house. I'm like, yeah. And that was it.
Mhm.
We went out and started protesting. The first time was very scary because just knowing Scientology
Yeah.
and what they've done to people, who they are, what they are, how they are. So at first
Absolutely.
the first night was really, really scary. But after that, oh, it just got easier and easier until I ended up, showing up on my birthday in a unicorn costume. It's great.
Yeah.
And we know they hate it. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
really pleases me that I know that we're actually accomplishing something.
Mhm. Oh,
And
yeah.
many more calls, there's a lot of phone calls, from under the radar people coming
Oh,
in since
yeah.
we've been doing this. So it's helping. It's doing something.
I believe so too. I really do. And the I watch every Friday. And when y'all are out there and all those cars honking, it just
Honking.
makes my day. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is so fun. Where is
I'll
it?
go
I don't
back
know.
and forth between all of you. I'll go watch each of yours, like, live
I
for a little
I
bit.
oh really? I know. I love it when
Yeah.
people bounce around.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in my
That's
chat
what I
now.
do.
No, Eric Reid is in my chat. Oh, so and so's in my chat. It's so funny. We're all
Yeah.
bouncing around each other's chat. It's really cute. See, I love that support. I love the community that we found here. It's
It's
like
amazing.
a lot of good people have come together. We've all bumped into each other, and I really enjoy that a lot.
Mhm. Yeah, and you've gotten some new ones lately too, just in the last few weeks. I mean, it's really
Yes.
it's amazing. It's
It is. It really is, and I'm sure we'll get many more.
Mhm.
Freaking Dusty every time, and see how quickly he hung up. He's so. If you're in the chat, Dusty. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I'm gonna bite him. Let me write that down. I owe him one. Every
Well,
time, Susie.
he's gonna be on next Wednesday, so you'll have to ring his phone.
Oh, I hope I'm watching to do it because I will. He's such a see, this is
Yeah.
what I mean. We just have met such a lovely bunch of people, fun people.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, this is
Yeah.
serious. Yeah. There's a part to this that's really, really serious because it's damaging. It's damaging to people, families, first, second, third, fourth, five, six, and eighth dynamic. It damages
Mhm.
everything. Oh, you
Absolutely.
little booger. Um, uh,
Yeah.
it's damaging our town and our
Mhm.
city council are just, yeah, here, you want this? Take it. You want this city?
Yeah.
You can have it.
It's
So
ridiculous.
we're dealing with that right now in Clearwater. Every city seems to have its different reasons to protest. And right
Yeah.
now we've got this added um, they want to buy a street. They want to take a
Yeah.
street off of our hands. They've done it before pretty much, but they want to buy a street, which number one, people park and we get revenue
Mhm.
from that because Scientology owns most of downtown and they don't pay any taxes. So
Mhm.
the roads down there are quite poorly. Um, they already own parcels of land that they could, if they wanted to, they could build stuff right now. They could have done it 7
Mhm.
years ago, but they never did. And so that street brings in some kind of revenue. You got to pay for parking while you're there.
Yeah.
It brings something in for the city, which is sad. So that they want to buy that little street so they can build a shrine to their freaking post-apocalyptic writer leader. Who's going to go in there? Oh, it'll bring so many people to Clearwater. No one comes to Clearwater to see
No.
Scientology. They're not going to let anyone in that building. It's going to be just for Scientologists. So once again,
Yeah.
I don't think the city council know about who they're dealing with. I don't think they
Mm.
understand Scientology. And especially Cotton Balls, Ryan Cotton, he needs to be pulled aside and explain a few things. Like, honey sugar, have you ever seen, do you know about this? Do you?
Yeah.
Like, we got to have a
Yeah.
conversation with that boy. He's got, his face. Oh, bless. I can't say it.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, they're just quite willing to give away a whole street for something that won't bring any money or tourism or the economy. It won't revitalize anything in Clearwater. It will just take away more. So
Well, and the thing
we
is
have
they're not going to pay it. Isn't it like 6 years before they're even going to pay for it?
exactly. Okay, so if
I
they
mean,
set a price
why?
now in
You know?
6 years, if they're paying the price they paid 6 years ago, it's lower than the price they should be paying. You know what I mean? Everything is just so sneaky and underhanded
Mhm.
and and just crappy. It's really bad. So if you don't read the fine print, and
Mhm.
a lot of us don't understand a lot of this governmental all these writings and stuff, or proposals or
Yeah.
whatever. But you can just tell the whole thing is just such a terrible deal for the city. And it's
Oh, I know.
basically the city just handing over another couple of lots to them. Here, have a whole street, take it away from us. And that street's kind of right next to Court Street, which is, if you keep going, it takes you to the beach. It takes you across the bridge to the
Mhm.
beach. We don't want anything taken away from there.
No. Yeah, and they say they're going to leave it open, but when they own it, they can do whatever they want with it.
Exactly. Exactly. They already own a ton of buildings that did you see the video?
Mhm.
There's a video. If you guys go to savethegarden.org,
Mhm.
there's a video. Is that the shiny video? There's a shiny video, the one that Ryan Cotton, you guys should watch the video. It's really nice. That
Yeah.
Aaron informed Ryan last night is a 7-year-old video.
That was
They came up
hilarious.
with those renderings 7 years ago. It's not
Yeah.
new. It's not a new revitalization for Clearwater. It's
Mm.
let's just package some up real quick for them and just show them this and let them, let's make them kind of
Yeah.
think, oh,
Something
but they're going to be
sparkly.
empty. It doesn't matter. Like when you walk downtown Disney
Yeah.
and there's all these storefronts and there's little shops that you go, but some of them are just fake and they're empty. That's what it's going to be. That's
Yeah.
just what it's going to be. It's just going to be pretty facades with nothing inside, like North Korea. That's what it's going to
Mhm.
look like.
I know.
And none of that's going to bring people to Clearwater. None of that. We don't.
No.
We've got a couple of restaurants downtown. That's it. We need movie theater, some shops, maybe a couple more bars. A club would be good, so we could go dancing. Maybe,
Mhm.
little knick-knack shops and hippie clothes and whatever beachy wear and
Yeah.
shell shops,
Yeah.
shell and shells, just stuff like that. We need to revitalize it so that people from Clearwater, those of us that live here, can actually go downtown. We have to go to Dunedin or Safety Harbor or St. Pete if we want to have a
Yeah.
good time. There's
And yet
nothing
you
here.
live in a beautiful town. You live in an absolutely gorgeous town with an amazing beach. There's no sense in that. It's
And when
just
Eric Rader was
Scientology.
here, yeah, when Eric Rader was here, I drove him around the whole downtown. And it's not just the empty storefront, Susie, it's
Mhm.
the empty lots.
Yeah.
Downtown, a beach town, downtown has empty lots, just grass and some trees. Not even not even parking lots or anything. It's just empty little blocks. Why is
Mhm.
nothing built there? Why don't we have little beachy cottages and like
Yeah.
Tarpon Spring does? People came to Tarpon Springs. They stayed at a beautiful Airbnb right downtown Tarpon Springs, a cute little cottage. Why don't we have stuff like that? We have nothing like that because those Scientologists are just ruining the whole town, and they want to ruin it even more. And the reason why I think they're really pushing for that street is because they don't want us out there.
Yeah, I do too. I totally believe that.
I know that's a bit narcissistic of me, but I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
I think
I think it's
they're finding any way they can to push us out. They don't want the protesters out there every week or 4 or
yeah.
5 times a day. Hey, Danny. Oh,
Hey,
see,
Danny.
downtown needs a skate park, so noise
Yeah.
can be moved throughout the day. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a skate park would be good though. A skate park kind of thing goes along great with a beach town. I mean,
Exactly, and kids need
when we
somewhere
go
to
on
go to.
vacation, yeah. Yeah.
Kids need a skate park wherever you are. There's kids skateboarding. They need a skate park, and that would be something great down here. It really would be.
Yeah, Sandy, they're not gonna pay isn't it like 6 years, I think, 6 or 7 years that they don't have to pay for it if they buy it? Like,
Yeah,
it's like 6
6
years, I think.
years. Like in the deal that they proposed, nothing gets paid really for 6 years, and by then they're paying on the amount that they've set now, not in 6
Yeah,
years' time when it should be appraised higher.
yeah.
So everything in it is just so. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just yeah. It's
It's
yeah.
not like they don't have the money.
That's just it, right? Well, and you heard how much they were trying to buy that lot of land behind the aquarium last night. It was like 14 million.
Yeah.
And the guy sold it for 4 million over
I
14
think it's
million. He goes, I'd rather
hilarious.
sell it to normal people than sell it to you for 14 million.
That
I
is
know, right?
hilarious.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that man. That's when at least he wasn't greedy. That was beautiful.
yes, it was. I just loved it. Well, what all went on at the meeting last night? You said it got spicy.
It
I didn't
was
get to watch it all.
last night was pretty fun, let me tell you. So number one, the Wi-Fi there was pretty bad. So poor Aaron, his stream wasn't even running. All of us were a bit pixelated. This was at the Countryside Library. It's a different place than we had it last time.
Yeah.
And I like how the city members had their table in front of them, a space, and then another set of tables, just so no one could get to them in case anyone wanted to get too close. They're like
Oh,
these people. They're used to having 5 people there, and one of them is
yeah.
asleep, and the other one's eating a sandwich, and there might be 3 people listening.
Yeah.
But now they've got all these people coming. So first of all, they've got a room full of people. So they're not used to this. They have to actually do work now.
Yeah.
So there was one gentleman sitting in the front row on the right who it's just, I trust my intuition. Like we were talking about this before, you and me, Susie. I trust my
Yeah.
intuition. This guy was told to sit there. He's either being paid by someone on the dais, by someone from the city council, or Scientology. I don't know, but he
Yeah.
seemed to be related to someone on that dais because he started heckling people and just throwing out barbs, like just little thing before the meeting started. So he was already trying to rile people up. So I'm sitting there watching him going, okay, that's very Scientology, right? So ignore him. What are you going to do? Give it back to him. And everyone started getting a bit mad at him. And he was just sitting there defiant, like, and smiling, with a grin on his face, which to me is very Scientology. They do that
Yeah,
to
it sounds like it.
press the button, right? They're trying to
Yeah.
get to you. They really are. So I'm like, yeah, this guy, okay, he's doing a good job. People were getting up to speak, and we really weren't sure if we could talk about the Save the Garden project or not, because they were talking about, things not on the agenda. And we're like, well, isn't the agenda the Garden Street? What's on the agenda? Oh, dear. And the first lady got up to talk about, what was she talking about? Something that had nothing to do with anything. And then bit by bit, we all started getting up to talk. And that guy kept kind of heckling people or just throwing in barbs. Now, we also had some of the First Amendment auditors John Felix, the unarmed fisherman, and Eyes on the State, and they have FOIA'd some information about the people on the city council that's a bit iffy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like deals that these people have with people on the outside owning homes, buying homes from Scientologists, just stuff that's like, ew.
Yeah, a little ick.
Yeah, and yeah, so they went in and gave them their bit of, whatever they do. Yeah. Aaron's speech was on fire.
Yes, it
And
was. I heard that one.
you did, okay, yeah. If anything, you got to
Yeah.
watch Aaron's, because Aaron's speech was just on point, because he was informing Ryan Cotton that the video he just loved so much that he thinks everyone should watch
I know. It was hilarious.
was 7 years old. And that if they wanted to do any of that, they could have done it already. They own all those buildings, Susie. They
Yeah.
own all those buildings. Right now,
Oh,
they're just
no.
gutted. They're putting them back together very slowly. They don't do anything fast. Very slowly. There's some cinder blocks today. Tomorrow, there might be some more. They could have made it beautiful already if they wanted to, if they really wanted to do anything for the city of Clearwater, but they don't. They're just trying to push us out. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So we all got up and spoke, and then, that guy was being rude. And I clipped a bit out of mine that would just crack me up. That my total Britishness came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy that they were all fighting with, he told them to suck something quite loudly. He said that to the room.
Yeah.
And I yelled out, "If we could find it." And then I had a bunch of ladies sitting behind me. They were like,
Oh, I bet.
that was my favorite moment of the night. So I had to clip that. I think I made that short. That just cracked me up so hard.
Oh.
Because, you just got to give him back. They should have, I don't know, that guy was there for a reason.
Yeah.
Out of all the speakers, one lady got up and she talked about how her and her husband, this was their first home they bought, was here in Clearwater. They're raising children, and they thought it was going to be a lovely community, and they have to go out of the community to enjoy anything. She got actually really emotional.
Oh.
So you could tell that her home is like her spiritual spot too. It really affected her. She was very emotional speaking. And like she was saying, her neighbors, people moving in next to her, they have a second child and move out because there's nothing in Clearwater for children. There's nothing. There's nothing here. There's nothing. So, and instead of driving, if you're going to drive, you may as well just move to St. Pete. If you're going to keep going down there, it's like 15 miles away. You may as well just move there. So that's what a lot of people do. And she got very emotional. It was very telling how it's not just damaging, ex-Scientologists. It's hurting everyone, especially the community. That one really got me. That lady really got to me. And then what else? Who else? Of course, Mark Bunker.
Yeah.
Wise beard man. He got up and he said some stuff. And then the heckler guy got up and went to speak. And of course, the whole room just broke into rubble. And the city council said, that's it, we're shutting it down. And I think that was, they like gave him a wink, and they knew that guy was going to be able to shut the whole thing down. That's what I think he was there for. To get everyone pissed off and to shut it down. And that at least a bunch of us got our word in. We got to say what we had to say.
Yeah.
I wanted it written down. I didn't want to do it just from the heart because I get nervous and I'll just start saying all kinds of things. So I just wanted it written down. So I was reading from my little page that I printed out.
I do that too. I do that.
I have to, yeah, I need, because, now with the fibromyalgia and the menopause brain, God knows where your caboose is at any given time. It's like, wait, what was I thinking? What am I doing?
Yeah.
So, But it was a
Oh.
really, really interesting night. And then after that, we went out down to Tony's place, Prelude. He's opened up a sports bar. He's got Nash keys, and he's
Mhm.
opened up a sports bar. And pool tables. They were doing trivia night, which is awesome. I love trivia. I love trivia
Oh, I do
games.
too.
So Aaron he was doing the team thing on his phone, and we were all yelling out things. And
Aw.
then I saw they had a foosball table, so I had to play. Danny, let's go play foosball, and we made a lot of noise. So
I
it
can't
was fun.
imagine.
It was a lot of fun, but we
Yeah.
needed a little release after that tension. It was the city council meeting
Uh,
was quite tense.
Now, did you say that I thought I saw on your channel some or on your I don't know, I saw it somewhere that the officers that were guarding it were the same ones that had arrested Erica? Ugh,
Yes. I went
coincidental?
inside and Erica was there. She goes, "That's the guy that Joe Castellanos,
Oh.
that's the guy that arrested me." I'm like, "Wait, that's the guy outside." So I ran back out with my phone and I took a picture. And she goes, "Yeah, the other guy both of them arrested me." I'm like, "Oh, I got both of them." Oh, so I was
You
ready
know
for it.
that was not a coincidence.
No, that was totally on purpose. They needed to find out who
Mhm.
she was.
Yeah.
Like us in the group, we don't know where she works, where she lives. We don't know. We know Erica
Yeah.
shows up. We see her there all the time. Um, but she's done really well to keep her information away from everyone. They needed to know who she
Yeah.
was. They know who we are.
Oh, yeah.
They needed to know,
She
and that's why it was
yeah.
done. I think they got paid off to do that.
I do too. I thought that when it happened, I thought, "You know what? Nobody knows who I mean, you know who she is, but you don't know her, like, private details. She doesn't
No,
make those she doesn't make that and you all she stands right where everybody does. It's not like that she was doing something completely different. I mean, ugh,
right.
I don't get it.
She's been standing there for 14 months. 14
Yeah,
months. The cops have come and they've said, just don't block the bike path, stand on this
yeah.
side. Cops have told us before, it's okay. It's okay what you're doing. I'm like, I know it's okay what we're doing. I know. I'm
Mhm.
an American.
Yeah.
um, but and now that they've put up 4 signs saying you can't stand there anymore. You have to walk. You have to cross in the crosswalk. It's all
Ugh,
it's so gross. It's so, you can just tell the city council, Scientology has them by the short and curlies, and the city council are just
yeah.
giving in to them.
What gets me is
And so
all
now,
this, done for an organization that pays no taxes. They are not helping
right,
Clearwater at all. It has to be corruption. It has to be individual, that they're profiting from it somehow because it's not helping the city. I mean, as much as I hate them, as much as I hate Scientology, if they were doing something that benefited the city, then I
right,
could understand a little bit more about, like, the city council not wanting to just, like, say, "No, no, 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 no." But they're not doing anything to benefit anybody unless it's under the table, there's a
right.
little something under the table. It's just
And
so
it's
clear.
ridiculous. It's all under the table, obviously. There's got to be a lot of that going on. There's got to be, because like I said, they could have beautified that area and put businesses in
Mhm,
there ages ago.
mhm,
Um, they could have already done it. And whatever they're going to build for themselves. And this is where I think the city
mhm.
council don't know about Scientology. Scientologists, yeah, people come from all over the world to flag, to finish up their bridge, to get up their higher
Yeah,
levels. You've got to do OT7 here.
mhm.
So, yeah, you get people coming from all over the world, but they're not going to use any
Mm-mm.
facilities anywhere. They're not going to the mall.
No.
They're not going, they're not. They're not going to be going to the strip mall to get, their lashes done and a bikini wax. No, when they come to town, they have to stay at Scientology
Yeah.
properties. They
Mhm.
can't stay at any, so they're going to open up a 500-room hotel. Great.
Yeah.
Scientologists won't be staying there.
Hmm.
Um, if you make it for us, they're not going to. It's going to be for them. Another 500 rooms for them that are going to be empty.
I I agree with Eat More Pizza Now. He says that the city council knows. I think they
Yeah,
know.
they
They
have to.
are playing them. They're
They're
playing.
not allowed to eat at any of the restaurants in Clearwater. They have to eat at the restaurants inside the Fort Harrison Hotel.
Mm,
They're not allowed, or maybe one or two of the restaurants outside that are
yeah.
known to be, sandwich shops or whatever that are Scientology. But they're not allowed to spend money here. They're giving all their money to. So it doesn't matter what they build. It's going to bring more people from all over the world. Your people aren't going to be aren't going to be revitalizing our economy in any way.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to
Nope.
be adding to our town in any way. They keep themselves to themselves, and that's what they're trying to push us out. That's what they're trying to do. So I don't care what they build. I'm sick of them building stuff. I'm sick of them
Yeah.
taking stuff. Enough.
Yeah. Another thing that
Enough.
gets me is how they they'll be right in what, and not just in Clearwater, but all over. They'll be in places that are going to draw potentially tourists and kids and all this. But they close everything down the minute they see anybody with a cell phone. Well, just because somebody has a cell phone doesn't mean that they're a protester. They may be like taking, like whenever I'm
Right.
in a new city, I've got my phone out all the time, taking pictures or videos of stuff. So they don't want anybody coming in there. They're not interested, everyone's welcome. Bullshit. Nobody's welcome.
Right.
You
So at
know.
that little park next to the Fort Harrison, the one with the sign that says you could be arrested,
Yeah.
they've been putting up a thing that says private event, no guests, because they don't even want anyone walking through. This is just Clearwater
Yeah.
people. It's not just
Yeah.
that we're not there every minute of the day. We're only there
No.
some certain hours and certain days protesting, but they have this thing where you can't even walk through the park. So
Mhm.
what's the point? Oh, we're
Yeah.
going to stand over here and look at it?
Yeah.
Shiny benches. I need to put my ass on one of them. I need to christen them.
Yeah.
It's so whatever
Mm.
they build, it's not going to be in any way for us. It's just going to be more empty. Because people, if you look at any data on Clearwater, if you're going to open a business around
Mhm.
here, the last place you're going to come to is Clearwater. There's no people. And that's
Yeah.
just data. If you just look at the data on the businesses running there already, they're already having a hard enough time. So how are they going to revitalize Clearwater in any way by building pretty storefronts when they can't get anyone in there? Because there's no one coming. There's no one
Mhm.
coming to this town.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It's just
And and
vicious.
and like,
So
what is buying a street gonna improve anything? I mean, that you know,
right. Well,
at
like
least this
why
other
are
group, this other group is tell them about what the other group that wants to build something on that street.
oh
Tell them
yeah,
about
I
that.
shouldn't. Right. Okay, so guys, savethegarden.org. If you can all go there, that's the little website that
Mhm.
everything's on. There's a video, there's information. You can
Mhm.
donate if you like. That would be very helpful to donate to the fund. And then there's also there's a lot of information on there. But you
Yeah.
can also sign the petition. Now, I thought the petition would only be able to be signed by people that lived in Clearwater. Apparently not. Brooks himself told me anyone can sign the petition. So if anyone would like to go to savethegarden.org and sign that petition, please do. That would be so lovely because hi Erica. Because that would be great. We need the more help we can get, the better. So Barbara, what does she run? She runs this organization. See, I forget the names because menopause brain. But
Yeah.
Barbara is she's trying to set up this memorial on Garden Street in the 50s and 60s. That area where the superpower building is and the Garden Street area, it
Mhm.
was an African American neighborhood.
Mhm.
They built up Clearwater. They are the ones that actually built it up, and there's
Mhm.
some history there that a lot of us don't know about.
Mhm.
Also, 2 years ago, I think a cemetery was found with that still had some bodies in it,
Mhm.
and they were of African American people that used to live there that were desecrated. They
Mhm.
just built shops on top of them. So this
Mm.
city needs to make up for what has happened.
Yeah.
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 There's history. Okay, there's history. But apparently African Americans were the ones that built Clearwater up to begin with. So we have a bright and vibrant history here, but we don't know about it because we've got these creepos,
Mhm.
taking over and making everything look like a post-apocalyptic movie set. So Barbara from SaveTheGarden.org and Brooks, the proposal they have given to the city is to build a memorial, to leave the
Mhm.
city as it is, but build a memorial to the African American community,
Mhm.
which I think is a much better idea.
Oh, yeah, I do
Much,
too.
much better idea. I want to know about the history of this area. I already go to a park in Safety Harbor that has a native Tocobaga, a mound that
Uh-huh.
the natives built here years ago. So I
Mhm.
go over there and sit sometimes by the water. It's absolutely lovely. So this area has some beautiful history to it. We just don't know about it.
Mhm.
So the SaveTheGarden.org is a group that is given a alternate proposal for that street, one that would keep it in the hands of the Clearwater residents, one that would give us somewhere beautiful to go that actually might bring people around to this area
Yeah,
more than
absolutely.
LRH Hall that we won't be allowed in. You're just going to build a shrine to that ding dong, and no one's going to be able to go in there and see it anyway. They hardly let us walk in the welcome center.
Well, and the
And
thing
then,
is that that they own that land, they can still build their little shrine or big shrine, whatever, to
yeah, they've got
LRH.
buses parked on it right now. It's where all the
Yeah.
buses are parked. They could knock that down and build something pretty. There's plenty of room. They don't
Yeah.
need the street. They don't need the street.
Yeah.
They've got that block, that area where that block where the buses are, and then there's the street,
Mhm.
and then there's the other block in front of court. They own that too, with an
Mhm.
empty building on it that's sitting there abandoned. Why haven't they done
Yeah.
anything with it already? If you wanted
Yeah.
to beautify and help revitalize, why haven't you done it already? You don't. Do you need to ask permission? I
Mhm.
thought you were Scientologists. I thought you were in charge of, mess, the whole freaking this sector of the galaxy. Well, you're not, are you? It's telling.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Sorry, I got it feisty there.
No,
But
you're absolutely.
Barbara spoke also last night. If anyone can, you can go and listen to Barbara, her little bit. You'll hear the information that she shared with everyone. And then Brooks, too.
Mhm.
He's so good. He's such a good communicator. There are just some people that,
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
and his wife Jill was there too. She's amazing. They're just amazing people. So hopefully we can get this done.
Mhm.
Hopefully we will win.
Mhm.
Now,
I
on the
hope so.
10th, there's going to be a rally, a protest. If you go to the SaveTheGarden.org, I think they will list
Mhm.
the event on there. So I believe, I think it's TBD right now, but on the 10th, there should be a protest. Now, we're going to be in Hawaii. We will be following
Shame
from
on
there.
you.
I know, right? Uh,
Uh-huh. I'm
and then
jealous,
on
very
the
jealous.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh,
Oh, have you been there
and then,
before?
yeah, I've been to Maui. This is why I'm
Yeah,
so
I've been there.
excited to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been to Oahu and Maui both. We love it. We go to Maui. Sometimes we'll go 2 or 3 times a year. We just love
Really?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, I went years ago, and this is before the fires. So I got to see the banyan
Yeah.
tree. We did the whole entire road to Hana and back again.
Yeah.
Um, oh, every morning pancakes with coconut syrup. Oh, stop. So I
Well,
put on
you all
like
are
10.
gonna have fun.
I know. Oh my God, I love it so much. It's so beautiful over there.
Oh.
So I know I've got to paint my toenails tonight before I go. Um,
Mhm,
oh, but yeah, also on the 15th, there's another vote at the city council.
mhm,
Unfortunately, that's the day Erin and I and George are flying back. We'll be in an aeroplane. So
mm.
if anyone is in this area or the temp area, if you can go there, just body show up. You don't have to speak or anything if you don't want to, but please show up to show
Yeah.
your disdain. Um,
Mhm.
oh, Dusty said he's got the 10th off. Awesome. Okay, then you need to go
Yeah.
protest, bro. Uh, so if anyone can
Mm,
can go for that, and I think that might be at the Clearwater Library, not the countryside anyway, but the event should
yeah.
be posted somewhere, or we'll let you all know somehow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, we just got to
Oh.
keep fighting it. We got to keep fighting them, Susie.
Oh, I know it. It is so ridiculous. I was seeing somebody, and I've missed it now, but someone was saying that, their numbers are shrinking. Why do they need to keep buying more properties? They need to,
Well, see, because they're Delulu. They're completely
Yeah.
Delulu. They really believe that if they build more, they will get more people into
Yeah.
Scientology. What they
If you
don't
build it, they
realize
will.
is that this isn't the 50s anymore. They are a religion built for the 1950s. They're not a
Absolutely.
religion built for 2020s. And
Mhm.
the internet has totally decimated their whole brand. Um,
Mm.
and no, they need to stop.
Mhm. Well, the thing is that even the celebrities that are big deals, they're aging out a little bit too. I mean, I hate to say that because everybody says I'm old, and some of them are younger than me, some of them are older. But the up and coming, the kids and the 20 somethings and even some of the 30 somethings, they don't care who some of these celebrities are. Like even John Travolta, they don't care about if
They didn't
if
even know. I was talking to some
yeah,
young kids that were walking by, talking to us, asking us about our protest. And I go, yeah, like John Travolta. And they're like, who's that?
yeah,
Oh my God, I'm
exactly.
so
Yeah.
old. I'm so
I know.
old. I'm
I
like, what do you
know it.
mean? Who's that? Yeah, no, they don't know who
Well,
that is. They barely knew who Tom Cruise was, but that's because he's making those mission
yeah, but he's only gonna
movies.
be able to do that so long. I mean,
Right, because
honestly.
he's in the 60s. He's not gonna last
Yeah.
that much longer, and he's looking puffy.
And the thing is if people saw what he actually looks like, they might not even recognize him. I was reading all about that, and, the movies when he makes those, they change his appearance. The computers
Yeah,
change how he looks in the movies. Because if not, nobody would know who he was. And I mean, he's not aged necessarily badly. He's
but he's
just
old
aged.
looking now. He's different looking. He doesn't have that that he used
No.
to have.
Yeah.
Like you wake up one day and you go, "Oh my God, I'm old. I lost my beauty." It's true
Mhm.
what they say. Beauty fades. One day you're gonna wake up and go, "Oh my
Mhm.
God, here it is. I look like crap. I'm old now." It happens to
Yeah.
everyone.
And it
Him
happened to
too.
him. Yeah.
Him too. And
I
he's
mean,
starting to look a little beat up.
yeah, I was
Oh my God.
shocked. I really looked into it a lot, and I was reading a whole bunch of stuff on it, and they really do. It's some kind of computer generate. I don't understand it, and I won't pretend
Right.
to. But it's some kind of computer generated software things that they use when
It's
he's
like a
making
filter.
those movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it
And
just
you
makes
get
him
it's
look
like
completely
Snapchat or
different.
TikTok filters. You just
Mhm.
look that way. Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes away all your
Yeah.
wrinkles. That's why I use them all the time. I said Dusty, and I sent
Uh,
everyone a video from Snapchat. Me looking like a silly face.
oh.
I know. It's David Miscavige's 65th birthday today. Thank you, Dusty.
I hope he has just the day he deserves, don't you?
Me
Just the day
too.
he deserves. Yeah,
Me
I
too.
really do.
I hope the fleas of 1,000 body thetans infest his armpits.
Well, he's scared of body thetans anyway, so
Yes, he really is.
uh,
This is where people go, "Do you think he believes?" Yeah, I think he does to a certain extent.
I
Yeah, I do.
I think
He's
he
been in
does
an echo
too.
chamber. He's been in an echo chamber for over 50 years. Of course he believes.
Mhm. He's just greedy.
He's
You
just
can
very
believe
greedy and
something.
nasty. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can
Well,
believe something and be greedy at the same time.
right. And because he's in charge, like the kings of Europe believe that God was the one that put them on that throne. The same thing with him. He believes that he is that big of a being that he is worthy of running that whole damn thing. And he's
Did you
just
see this? Ben Bacon-Smith says, "I'm a little
I love you,
I'm
Ben.
a yeah.
I know,
I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned that Farrell is holding her opinion in too much."
right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm terribly an open book.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. So you've hardly gotten a
Mm-mm-mm.
word in edgeways. I haven't shut up yet.
Oh, no, that's what you're here for. That's what you're here for. They hear me talk every day. I'm just, like, listening like, "Oh, wow. Yeah, she's so right. She's so right."
Oh, and
Uh,
Dusty and I have a troll. So funny. Um, they're like Dusty. Cheryl married Dusty to get a green card. That was their name. Oh my god, that was so funny. And they're like they're gonna send
oh my
ICE to go
god.
get me. I'm like, yeah, bring him.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Don't you love
I know I have
stupidity?
an accent, but I also have an American passport.
Yeah. Oh god.
People are
Mm-mm-mm.
funny.
I love the trolls. The other day, the big trolling thing was that my bangs were crooked. And they are a little, they're actually, if you measure them, they measure right, but my hair's curly. As a curly haired girl,
Yes,
when your hair is
alfalfa.
curly and if you straighten it, it's different. It can
Yes,
be the perfect length one way or another, but if you do the opposite, it's
for a
different.
minute.
But yeah.
And
Yeah.
if a little bit of humidity touches it,
Yeah. Yeah.
now you're like
'Cause
this.
underneath these bangs, it's damp. And so they're starting to get
Ah,
lumpy on me.
see? I know there's always a layer of moisture under the curls.
Yes, always. Yeah. Oh.
Ugh.
Pete, my short says my beard is crooked in a different direction every time I look at it. I believe it. I
So's
believe it.
mine. I'm
I
old.
haven't gotten a beard yet. I'm surprised. I think it's the chemo.
Really?
I have not gotten a beard yet. Yeah,
Oh,
I
maybe it
mean,
is.
you know this is probably one of those TMI things, but the only place on my body that has hair is my head. I don't grow hair on my arms. I don't grow it on my legs. Nowhere. Nowhere. I
Really?
haven't
See, it must be.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, because I'm growing all the hair you're not.
I'm sure I would, but it's
Right.
not growing. It's not growing. So I think
It's
it
in the
has to
book.
be the chemo.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So we got several people in here. If you see
Uh-huh.
something you want to pop
Zaypo.
up, sure do it.
It's no fun being an illegal alien.
Yeah. Oh,
Not today, yeah. I mean, I was
oh
born here, so
goodness.
this is what I've had. Like, I broke up with this guy. This was years ago. I was dating this guy, and we broke up. And he's like, "I'm gonna send the immigration after you," and I'm like, "Do it. I'm
Yeah.
American. Like, I was born here."
Yeah. Yeah. People are so stupid.
Yeah, and I
They
seem
all
to
are. They're just
date them.
stupid.
I
Yeah.
married one too.
Ugh. Oh
I got
goodness.
everyone else's missing hair says heat my shorts.
Yeah.
But
Oh, he's
is it
got one of
all on
my
your
favorite
chin?
names. Yeah.
I
He's got
know.
one of my favorite names. I love that name, but I always see it when I look at him, it says "eat my shorts," not "heat my shorts," so I have to
I
always
know,
watch
so
him.
do I. Exactly. I'm like, oh,
Every
Bart's
time I
here.
see it, I'm like, "Oh."
Oh, Sandy. Okay. Catch you later.
Aw.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last night was pretty spicy, Susie. It got very interesting there for a bit. The
Mm.
boys were hopping. Words were said.
Mhm.
Feelings were shared.
Yeah.
Hecklers heckled.
Oh,
Hecklers got heckled back.
yeah.
It's all fun and
Man,
games, but I think
I
I
wish
think
I
we're
lived closer. I wish
I
I lived
know. I
closer. I just
so
like
many of you. I wish you were all here with us because it would
yeah.
be on and popping.
We're still
um,
planning on being there for Lisa McPherson's
yes.
anniversary thing. We're planning on being there the first part of December,
I know. I
so
got to tell Jen. I got to tell you about something that a place Tanya told me. So I'll tell you
so
about that
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm really. That's going to be a really good day if anyone wants to come for
Mhm.
December 5th this
Yep.
year. It's Lisa McPherson's 30th anniversary of her passing. So we are going to celebrate and memorialize her all day long on January 5th.
I give you permission to smack him.
I did.
Anytime.
Yeah, but look at this. This scares everyone. What am I going to do with this, Dusty? You're the
Uh,
hairier.
everybody I know loves your hair. Everybody thinks even my daughter, she's on the show or on the channel sometimes, but I'm always talking about different, creators and everything, and she says, Cheryl, oh, the one with the hair.
The
She said, "I
hair.
know it." She goes, "I love her hair." And I'm like, "You and me both. I love it. I think it's gorgeous."
Thank you, thank you. Yes, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, if it's a mess, it looks even better. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
uh, it's great having this
absolutely.
kind of hair.
I know when I leave my hair curly, it looks like crap the day I wash it. The next day or 2, it looks good, and then I have to wash it again. I'm like, "Ah." So I have
Right?
to
I
really, like, plan it out, like, "Okay, I've got something on Friday, I need to wash it on Wednesday, Tuesday or
yes,
Wednesday."
yes. I
So it's
didn't wash it
so it's looking
today.
good by then. Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Deb, if
Oh.
we could find it, best line ever. That was the moment when I heckled the heckler. You can
Oh,
suck
that's
my
funny.
yeah. Oh, I can say it. We're not at the first minute now, right? Can I say it? You can suck my dick. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, if we can find it.
And they didn't call you to order or anything? Did they say anything?
Hey, they're not going to throw that guy out.
Yeah.
Anything I'm going to say, well, I could say things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm very British. I could
Yeah.
say things that would get me kicked out very quickly. And I wanted to
Mhm.
say that to him, but I reined it in for the
She
ladies
was
in
a
the room.
lady. She was a lady.
I
Sorta.
was for once.
Aw.
Oh, merrily. My
Goodness.
daughter has a little white patch of hair in the front. Oh, she had her
Oh,
hair
yeah.
shaved as an infant, and when it grew back, she had this pure white spot in the front. Really? Okay,
Yeah.
so I've got like hair, it grows really white,
Uh-huh.
and I have a patch up here that grows really white.
Mhm. I have a
The
patch
rest
right
is
here.
still
If
got
I
that
if
nasty
my
whatever color.
if my
Really?
if my bangs are back, I've got a little strip right here that grows. It just, right here grows down white, but I
Now,
have it
is
colored so you
that
can't
did you
see it.
have that before or has that been since the chemo?
Now it's since the chemo. It's since the chemo. I never had it
Really?
before.
See,
Mhm.
hormones changing and stuff, the way yeah, it does stuff to
Mhm.
you. Wow.
Yeah, and I
Perfect.
still have very, very little gray hair. But my great-grandmother was full-blood Indian and, as in Native
Oh,
American, and my grandmother, she died in her 60s. She was 68, very young to have passed, but she had emphysema and stuff. They had owned a dry cleaners, and I think all the chemicals really messed with her lungs. But anyway, she was 68 and she didn't have any gray, so I'm hoping that I end up like that, but either that or go completely gray. I would love to go completely
right,
white, but I don't the
right,
ones in my family that do have gray, they have that mousy gray color. It's not pretty like yours or, I love that gray or that silvery white, but
right,
my
right.
if
Like,
I
I know
start
I'd
getting it,
rather go and
it'll
have
just
all this dark stuff under here lightened up, but then
mhm.
again, I'm like, I don't know, it's
No. Then you have to deal with it. It looks gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. The
thank you,
color, the
thank you.
curl, everything. Don't touch it. Don't
Coconut
touch it.
oil and collagen, taking that dang collagen, I tell you, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what's done it.
Yeah. Now
Zaphod, Zaphod oh, sorry,
you
go
had
ahead.
those shots, right? You had those that
I've had
now what are
6 of
those
them.
called? Oh, wow. Yeah.
SGB, stellate ganglion blocks,
Yeah.
and
And they're
they've really
working out
helped
good for
me.
you?
Yeah, I haven't done 8 hours of screaming and obscenities at anyone, so yeah, they work for me. Um,
Cool.
I was before the shots. in fight or flight mode for years. I'd just been very stressed
Mhm.
out since I was a child, and I just wanted to unalive myself every day.
Mm.
That's what I was fighting against. I was very depressed, very anxious,
Mhm.
masking, going through life, just doing the best I could, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
And then this is why, I'm really appreciative to Aaron bringing Jamie Mustard on.
Yeah.
The minute I heard him, the way he was talking,
Mhm.
because as a massage therapy teacher, I used to teach people the parasympathetic and sympathetic systems, the nervous system in the body. And I'm like, oh my God, he's making so much sense to me. Oh my God,
Yeah.
this might be something that would, because I can't take any of the medication, any of the antidepressants
Yeah.
make me really loopy, like worse. It's worse. I get really, really depressed, bad.
Mhm.
That's the only time like I tried to do things.
Yeah.
So the medication I could never take, therapy. I did therapy for years back then when I was married. I can't afford to do therapy now. It's so
Yeah.
expensive. Like
Yeah.
I gotta pay my rent, dude. So I can't go to
Mhm.
therapy. So you just try and do your best
Yeah.
reading and healing and breathing things out and breathing things in, doing whatever. Um, so these shots were really, I'm like, okay, I need to look this up like now. And I immediately found a doctor in my area that did them.
Wow.
I asked my doctor, I'm like, can you find me? I need these shots. Can you find me someone that can give me these shots? She called me the next day. Here's a doctor. I called them up, made an appointment. It's just pain management. I went to see him, asked him who qualified for the shots. And he said,
Mhm.
anyone with chronic pain, and now I have chronic pain. I have CRP,
Mhm.
fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, blah, blah, blah. I
Yeah.
have all the letters in the alphabet, but it hurts. It's just hurt stuff. And I have a
Mhm.
lot of pain in my neck. I had surgery. I have a lot of pain in my arm, my neck, my ribs. And I said, oh, I have that. Now, they do help the
Mhm.
pain a little. I still am in pain. But
Yeah.
what they did was reset my whole central nervous system to calm.
Mhm.
It was like log on, re-log on,
Mhm.
and you don't even notice it. It's
Yeah.
not like there's a big power or anything. You just all of a sudden, I started
Mhm.
taking big yawns and going,
Mm.
"Wow, I'm not having all those weird thoughts." And it took me a while to realize. It took me a while, really, to notice how different I was
Yeah.
being, how it affected me. Then, after 6 months, I felt, well, that's when someone in our community kicked off and started
Yeah.
talking about us and it really
Yeah.
upset me. I got very upset. I really like went back into myself and it wasn't good. So I called up and I
Mm.
said, I need more shots.
Yeah.
And so I had them for January. We scheduled them for January this year. And I went back and had another set of three. And I
Mm.
feel really, each one of them compounds the last one.
Yeah. Wow.
And I don't have anxiety, or I guess if I think about it, I could. I'm no, I don't have time to be depressed anymore. I just don't have time.
Yeah, but probably
Well,
more
now
of a
I have a
normal
purpose too.
level.
Having a purpose also. I didn't have a purpose before. I was just the daughter of a Scientologist who was locked in the house with him. He wouldn't let me go out.
Mhm.
He wouldn't let me talk to anyone because don't talk to people, you'll end up PTS. Um, I was stuck in
Yeah.
my room, taking care of him, but
Yeah.
so that's why when Aaron texted while my dad was in hospital and said, "Hey, do you want to go out and protest?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'll do anything to get some fresh air." Yes.
Bless your
That was
heart.
that. Um,
Aw.
but yeah,
It's
those shots
funny.
really helped.
You just never know, like, when we're doing these shows, I mean, even obviously somebody that's got as big of a channel as Aaron, you never know when somebody that you have on or something that they say or something that you say is gonna help somebody, and you never know who that's gonna be. And,
Right.
I mean, you know, it helped you, and
So much.
I love that.
And
That's why I keep doing this is even whenever I'm just like, "Oh, this isn't doing I'm not doing any good, I'm not doing any good." I'm like, you know what? It might be 6 years down the road, and if one person watches it, so it's worth it.
The Jewish people have a saying: if you save one man, you've saved the world.
Yeah,
Susie, we got to keep going because
absolutely.
I've gotten, see, I'm getting emotional. I've gotten so many emails from people who've thanked me for
Aw.
helping them. So we are doing some good here. We are. There are people we're helping. It might not be all Scientology,
Yeah.
but we are, because we're all coming together with a, with a common denominator of some kind.
Mhm.
We're connecting in a very, well, parasocial, but we're
But
connecting in a
still.
way that's to me, it's healing. This has been very healing for me.
Mhm.
Very healing. I
I
already
think
had
so
my silly
too.
TikTok. I did silly TikToks just for myself, but now I can do them for other people.
Yeah. Oh, I love your TikToks. I love it. I love it.
So
Oh, goodness.
having a purpose is good. Getting the SGB shots is good.
Yeah.
Now some people, I don't know, they went the other way when they had them. It's
Mhm.
not the shots. The shots didn't
Yeah.
do that. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't think that's the shots either. I think something
That's a personality. That is a
yeah.
personality.
Yeah. Oh,
So
God.
we got to keep going because
Yeah.
we are helping people. And
Mhm.
I talk every day. I've still got people I have to call back. There's someone I can't find it's a new phone. I can't find my voicemails. I have to, because she left me a voicemail. She wants to talk to me about the SGB shots. I talk to women
Mhm.
all the time about them. And I have to, I need an assistant at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just trying, and a lot of women live in different states with different medical laws
Oh,
and
yeah.
rules, and their insurances cover this or that or the other. It just depends what doctors you go to.
Mhm.
But I'm just trying to get it out there. If there's if more people can get these shots, do it, because
Absolutely.
it's put me in a better place for sure. Definitely.
And
So good.
again, anybody can, as back to our other topic, anybody can go sign that petition, correct?
Oh yes. Yes. So once again,
Save Save the garden.
savethegarden.org.
Or yes,
And
savethegarden.org.
on there is a petition you can sign, not just the residents of Clearwater. Anyone can sign it. So please, please go ahead and sign the
Mhm.
petition. I believe down below there's also donation buttons, as they usually are for these things. If
Mhm.
you can give somehow, that's another way to help. We'd really, really, I mean, I don't do anything with it, but I'm sure they would really, really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Um, and I believe there's a video there. If you could share the video on social media,
Yeah.
get the word out. Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Jen. Jersey Jen rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
There's one more signature right there. I'm gonna sign as soon as we, log off of here, I'm gonna go sign, so
wonderful. Yeah,
and
so
I'm probably gonna give a donation, so
oh yay! Even if it's $1, that would be helpful. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's all Dusty. What am I? Chopped liver? No, you're ground up
Mhm.
kidneys. What?
Oh,
What, did I
Dusty.
leave you out of something, Dusty? I'm sorry. Dusty is the biggest rock star of Clearwater. Did you know that, Susie?
Yeah, I
He
do.
is the bestest of the best.
Yes. Well,
I
I
love we give
appreciate
each
you
other
being
credit.
here so much. I appreciate you being here with us today so much. I really do. Thank you for always she is the person that if I message her, she answers immediately, and I just makes me feel like, "Oh,
Don't say that because
thank
I
you."
don't answer Dusty.
Oh, well,
No, I'm kidding.
hey,
I'm
he
kidding.
doesn't answer me either. I've probably messaged him, a few times lately, and I'm like, "Hello." I even sent a deal that was like a little,
Like
the
an
box of
avatar
chocolate
thing.
guy. The box of chocolate guy. I can't think of it though. What's it? The
Oh,
movie.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, it was like waving, and I'm like, surely he'll
Oh yeah.
notice that. I'm like, hi, hello.
Hey.
He's he still didn't answer, and then he finally did, so,
He's a guy.
I know it. You'd think he was busy or something, You'd think
I
he
know,
had
right? Well, he does
a
have that stupid
job and all
job.
st Yes, I know it.
That
Well,
spoils everything.
Dusty's gonna be on with us next Wednesday, so we're gonna have a little
Wonderful.
bit of time to put up with his BS.
Nonsense. Shenanigans. Dusty
Yes,
manigans.
Dusty-nanigans, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna say goodbye to the chat. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you
I
so
just
much for letting me share all of that information on
Yes,
savethegarden.org. Thank you,
savethegarden.org.
Susie.
Anytime you wanna come back, you're always welcome. Anytime you have anything going on, you let us know.
Thank you. I will. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Love you. Mhm, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Wasn't she just amazing? I absolutely love her. So she can finish up with her chat. I'm finishing up with mine. Yeah. So, oh, Marilyn's doing one in in 2 years, 2 hours. I can't read, guys. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to go watch that. Oh, good. Lord Kiss Freak signed the petition too. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go sign it too. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. You have a blessed night too. All of you have a blessed night. Yeah, hopefully she has one in 2 years too. Absolutely, heat my shorts. Hopefully we're all here just still plugging along, having a good time, right, in 2 years and however long we want to. So, yeah, and 2 hours. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you go, and I plan to be back tomorrow. We've got stuff planned actually, I think, for every day. Unless people have to get moved around for some reason, we've got stuff that's coming up. I've got almost the next entire 2 weeks scheduled or in the midst of being scheduled. So, we're gonna have some good guests, we're gonna have some good topics. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so we're gonna have some interesting stuff for that, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm really excited about this. My channel is just growing every day, and I appreciate you all for that. I have gotten so many compliments on my chat and my mods and everything lately, how and like on the parodies that I've been doing. People will say, that the chat is literally like another character in the parody, and that's the truth, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So, I do have some other parodies coming next few days. I try not to get, too many. I don't wanna like do too many too fast, but there will be at least once every week. Probably there'll be some kind of something. So, Anyway, I thank you all for being here. I will see you tomorrow. Everybody just have an absolutely blessed morning, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you're at, and I'll see you tomorrow.